Hey, what's up, everyone? Today we're taking a look at InQuest Gamer, issue number 70, with a cover date of February 2001, one of many RPG mags that contain EU relevant and EU in continuity content, in this case, related to the Wizards of the Coast game system. The feature here, Basic Training by Dan Joyce, basically provides strategies and game ideas for beginners. Now, I won't get too much into this part of the feature, which is basically just a review that provides some additional insights. In this case, for instance, the different categories of players you can choose to be and play: scouts, soldiers, the Force Adept, Jedi, Guardian, so on and so forth. More information here about the game on this page as well, including some very generic campaign ideas that, in my opinion, don't necessarily rise to the level of unique contributions to the EU. Again, these are just very generic campaign ideas that you could play as part of this RPG system. What makes this magazine relevant to our purposes, though, is this sample character, Rann Thrakan, who knows if we're pronouncing that right, a 4th level Jedi Guardian. This is the first appearance of this character in anything Star Wars related. It makes this magazine a really unique contribution to EU continuity and EU lore, and it's even got a biography. Trained as a Padawan learner from an early age, he's fiercely idealistic, but is yet to master the patience that Jedi discipline demands. Recognizing this, his master required that Rann learn to fight with a staff before he trained with a lightsaber. "You must walk before you run," he chided. Well, Rann fumed, but he did as he was told, and he later trained zealously in the use of lightsaber, mastering it with either hand. However, and this is an interesting connection to episode 1, potentially, Rand's training was cut short. Walking to meet his master in a park in Naboo, Rann saw his master fighting defensively against a dark Jedi with a double lightsaber. His master was dead before he reached him, and the dark Jedi was gone. Rann took his master's lightsaber along with the one he had made himself, and then he bought 2 blaster pistols. Defensive fighting be damned. Interesting. Not very Jedi-like. 2 blasters, 2 lightsabers. The best form of defense would be attack, and Rann would take the fight to the Sith. So his prey don't see him coming. Rann no longer dresses as a Jedi, although I guess he presumably remains one. However, to use him as a character, this feature notes, just give him a few more dark side points, and here's some of the mechanics to use when playing with this character. So, what a cool introduction to a brand new character tucked away in what most people ostensibly believe is just a review contained here in InQuest Gamer. But again, there's quite a few InQuest Gamers that we'll be highlighting in future videos that provide similar sorts of mixed bags of, some sort of reviews that at this point are a little out of date. At this point, this many decades beyond, you either play Wizards of the Coast RPG games or you don't. But for EU fanatics, for those interested in every little scrap out there, something like this, issue number 70, actually contains an original introduction of a character with a fairly intriguing bio. All right, see you next time.